Hey folks, this is Manic Mark coming to you direct from the Manic Mark yard sale. Today is going to be a bit warm, but it's going to be the last cool day. Tomorrow's going to be pretty steamy, and we're hoping with the cool weather, Friday, folks coming home from a hard day's worth of work, we'll stop and look for some yard sale treasures. Well, here's the topper for my, here's about the size of the topper compared to a beer bottle. Again, basically it was the nut, what was left over from the nut that I used, that I had around the house. A piece of ornamental cast I picked up a long time ago. I picked up a bunch of ornamental cast pieces of the factory that went out of business. Turn of the century, in fact. They'd been locked up for about 80 or 90 years when I got them. And the finials new. It's a cast steel finial and a piece of plate that I got yesterday. I remember when I went and got some steel. It just came in handy the next day. So welded it all up, and I'm going to prime it, paint it, and it's going to go live on the top of the stairway to heaven. It's going to be a catch-all today. But you got your yard sale and all this stuff around here. Talk about, you know, there's my backpack, and I've hiked almost the entire park, the Smoky Mountains National Park, and so there's a lot of history in this pack, a lot of near-death experiences. Then you got your old mirror, your round mirror, and now see, there's a dehumidifier right there, and those in the store cost you like 200 bucks, like 150 bucks or something like that, right there, working dehumidifier, $50. And you got your old bowling trophies here, and this one is a Wednesday night, 1963 high. There's a lot of, like, bowling, there's a lot of code words in bowling. I don't understand a lot of it. And there's another bowling trophy, and there's a thing here you can play your CDs on. And like I said, I got all these flip down toasters, and if you got any toaster questions, just ask me, I'll answer them for you. Needless to say, another one of my compulsions years ago was collecting toasters. And most of these are all flip downs, and I still have got some, you know, the more than usual ones, but these were kind of my starter models, so I got to know probably $250 worth of toasters here, including the postage and everything. And I'll be lucky to get, you know, I'll be lucky that anybody will ask how much they are. 5 and 10 bucks a piece, and then they'll just sit here. But I can't throw them out. I may give them away. I think they're great. I love old toasters. I love all that old electrical stuff, you know. And there, you know, you got your drink mixer there with your red, you know, collectible plastic handle, and your bowling trophies. They all got some, like, collectible plastic on them, like swirly plastic. And those coasters got the collectible plastic, and, you know, like that Frosted Flakes Tony Tiger there. It probably comes from the 60s. Got a little mold on them, but he's in pretty good shape. All his original paint and everything, good shape there. You know, there's my baby shoes, for Christ's sakes. You know, I don't care. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Almost go. Baby shoes, toasters, old-timey radio over here. Look at that Silvertone radio. It's got that old-timey collectible lucite plastic dial on it. Like, those are the Manic Mark yard sale. Here's my advertisement. Jeep in the front yard with a trailer. Some old chairs and a table I don't need anymore. And one of the other things I got here, this is really cool. I got a postcard I'm going to show you. See, there's Manic Mark right there. Manic Mark, and it says Manic Mark is an artist outside and in. Just take a look at his art grin. A little poem right on there, and it was drawn on the back of a Ultimate Chicken Fingers box. Recipe, there's probably something came. Anyway, that's a recipe. It came in a box, and it was sent to me by an online friend, Frank. And Frank's an art teacher for young children, and so he's breaking them in right. I know that he's doing a good job steering them into careers such as, you know, plumbing and heating ductwork, something that they can do and do art on the side. And, you know, have a decent life, I think, for themselves, and feel as though, you know, they can express things. And and you know, while still making oh man, I gotta mow the grass. This is awful. It's been growing like crazy all summer. We've had rain all summer, and I just weed whacked the hillside. There you go. So anyway, thanks, Frank. This is great. Looks just like me, Manic Mark. Got my hat and got my bibs and the sunglasses, and I assume that's one of those beers that filled with apple juice. I think that's a good idea. I got to figure out how to work that into a video. Thanks, Eric. So there you go, and I'm gonna stick all this into a big weird video today. I have no idea. So I'm not gonna, you know, it's yard sale prices. That's it, because I want to get rid of it. All the stuff I want to get rid of, especially the furniture out front. That's the most important thing. I need the space. And here, I need to get this out. I'll be getting this out. And here is an Apple Lisa, and I need to take a picture of that. That won't sell, but I need to get it out so I can put it on eBay and try to sell it, because it's just been sitting in the basement. So anyway, there you go. Just waiting for people to show up. Kind of slow today. So I donated to the Chicken George beer donation program, which I was happy to do because I believe all artists should work while inebriated. Whether, you know, it's lightweight inebriation like I'm, you know, becoming accustomed to, or really heavy duty, you know, natty light inebriation. So he sends me this thank you postcard, which is very nice of him. But look, it cost him $1.20. Can you see that? $1.22 to mail that to me. But his beer donation button's only like for $1.99. What kind of beer can he buy? I'm sure the PayPal, don't they take a cut of whatever the donation is? So I'm going to go back and like make more donations just because he's really got to be able to buy a beer with the beer donation program, and I want him to be able to actually go out and buy beer. So I'm going to see if I can find that link, and I urge you all to, you know, find Chicken George's site and clicky, 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 clicky.
Clicky, 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 clicky. The beer donation button, man.
This trophy here is the Atlantic Association Championships, AAH, third prize 16-pound hammer, Baltimore Athletic Club, and it's September 30th, 1899. Handle's broken on it though, but there's a lot of sentimental value there for some. And here's that Apple Lisa I was telling you about. Original Apple mouse and keyboard and the Apple Lisa, and it works, but I don't know what I did with the system disk. It really pisses me off. I can't find this. I should have kept it in the box. I don't know where it is. Pretty awesome. I like them. The Prussian glassware there, and, some cut glass, and this is not a junky yard sale. This is a yard sale for some young person who wants some cool things to put in their apartment, to feel like they got a deal at a yard sale from some old creepy guy wearing a wrestling mask.